Hello, everyone, and welcome to Love Talks, Bridging Hearts and Minds. And I'm your host, Candice Ruggiero. I'm a keynote speaker. I'm a podcaster, educator, and entrepreneur. Today's live show is all about love, the foundation of meaningful relationships, personal growth, and the bridge that connects our hearts and our minds. Whether you're here for inspiration, a fresh perspective, or a simple reminder of love's power in our lives, I'm so glad you're joining me tonight. Let's dive in this together. Love is more than a feeling. It's a decision, an action, and sometimes it's a leap of faith. It shows up in many forms: self-love, romantic love, friendship, and even the love we extend to strangers through kindness. In its truest sense, love is the bridge that connects our hearts to one another and allows us to grow beyond ourselves. But here's the thing: building that bridge isn't always easy. It takes vulnerability. It takes patience and a willingness to communicate. My husband passed away close to the holidays, a time that was always filled with joy, traditions, and loved ones. From Thanksgiving through New Year's, we had a tradition of opening our home, celebrating with family and friends. But after his passing, those celebrations came to a pause. The house felt quieter, and the holidays, which once brought so much light, now felt like a reminder of his absence. When you experience the absence of a romantic love, whether it's through a loss of a loved one, a divorce, or a separation, the holidays can become incredibly tough. You're surrounded by reminders of love and connection, but you also start to feel the weight of being alone. For me, I realized that the season of life wasn't just about grieving the loss. It was an opportunity to go inward and rediscover my own strength and my own love. If you are currently separated from a partner or going through a divorce, I want to encourage you to use this time to reflect on your relationships and your connections. Ask yourself what went wrong, not to dwell on the pain, but to learn and grow so that your next relationship can be even more meaningful and successful. Don't be afraid to be alone. Being alone can be one of the most powerful moments in your life. Take this time to go inward and find your best self. Go to restaurants, visit places you enjoy, watch a movie alone, or simply sit with your thoughts. It's in those moments when you can truly enjoy your own company that you can finally say, I'm okay. Focus on loving yourself, all of you, and embrace the whole new version of you that emerges. That's one of the best feelings ever. I'm looking forward for my next love. It's going to be epic. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be the greatest feeling and connection I'll ever have in my life. You know why? Because I've learned to love myself. I've loved myself while being alone. I've taken the time to reflect on my past relationships. So I know that my next one is going to be effortless. It's going to be special. It's going to be great. If I had entered into another relationship when I was still broken or didn't have self-love, it wouldn't have been fair to my partner. And chances are, it would have failed. Maybe it could have worked on the surface. But would it have been long-term? Would it have been forever? The truth is, unless you've taken that time to love yourself, any relationship risks being just a band-aid for your pain or your weaknesses. So, take the time to love yourself. Reflect, grow, and heal. Only when you've done that can you share a romantic relationship that is successful and genuine. And when you do, you'll realize how special and fulfilling it can be, because it will be built on a foundation of self-love and mutual respect. My daughter reminded me of this when she said, "Mom, can we put up the Christmas tree this year?" That was just the recent holidays. Her words brought me back to the heart of what matters. That love isn't just about who you've lost. It's about who is still with you here at the moment, in the moment. It's about cherishing the love of family and friends who stand by your side, even in the hardest moments. Love comes in many forms. Self-love, the love of family, and the love that you extend to others. Even in its absence, love teaches us to grow, to build ourselves, and to become stronger. So, if you're in a season where romantic love is missing, I encourage you to nurture yourself. Focus on the love you already have in your life, and let it open your heart and mind to new possibilities. Because love is so powerful. It bridges hearts and minds, strengthens us, and prepares us for the love we'll give and receive in the future. So, how do we build bridges of love in our own lives? First, practice active listening. Truly hearing someone's thoughts and feelings without judgment can be one of its most loving things we can do. Next, extend grace. We're all imperfect, but offering understanding and forgiveness can strengthen any connection. And finally, then the most important one, love yourself first. It's impossible to pour into others when your own cup is empty. Take time to nurture your heart, your mind, and your space, and your spirit. When we focus on these actions, love becomes not just a word, but a transformative force that can change relationships and lives. Love bridges gaps, mends hearts, and brings light to even the darkest corners. Let's make it a goal to be intentional about how we give and receive love, starting today. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Love is the greatest gift we have to give and receive. It's what connects us, heals us, and inspires us to be better every single day. And as you go about your day or your week, I encourage you to find one way to bridge hearts and minds in your own life. Maybe it's through a kind word, a loving gesture, or simply being present for someone who needs you. Thank you for tuning in to Love Talks, Bridging Hearts and Mind. Again, I'm Candice Ruggiero, and it's been a joy to share this space with you. Remember, love always wins, and together we can build stronger bridges of connection. Until the next time, have a good evening, everyone. Thank you.